out, we just finished testing Deload A workout, so we're rewriting the entire Deload script. We're gonna keep the same scheme of like ABC, ABC. So basically Monday and Thursday will be the same, Tuesday and Friday will be the same, and Wednesday and Saturday will be the same. So for the warm-up, we basically did 3 sections of flows, right? So you guys are gonna see the first flow is gonna be a 90-90 flow. So the 90-90s is obviously specifically working a little bit more on the rotation, internal rotation, external rotation, a little bit of abduction, adduction. So you're gonna basically go hand assisted for a minute, then you're gonna go unassisted for a minute, then you're gonna do internal rotation hold, so basically getting to the end of that 90 degree, and then doing an IR lift on that back leg. So you're gonna feel that TFL and that glute med and all those internal rotators in that position work really hard. 5-second hold, and you're doing 5 reps each side, always alternating. And the last one of that is a 90-90 foot tap, so I'm holding that 90-90 position. That will most likely be hand assisted for most of us, and you're taking that back leg and just slowly dragging with a 5-second tempo, tapping back foot to front foot, and that's working a little bit more on the rotation dynamically as well. So that's flow number 1. Flow number 2 is going to be a squat flow. So you guys are going to do body weight Cossack side to side. This is going to help open up adductors and ankles and knees. Then you're going to do an active tempo Cossack. So basically just think about doing the Cossack squat and holding the bottom position for 5 seconds. You guys are either going to do arms extended how you see in the video of me doing it, which is going to help with the counterbalance to kind of open up that ankle a little bit more at end range. Toe can turn out. We're okay with that because ideally the goal is going to be the depth for this as well. For those that are really tight, you guys might be using like a squat stand or something assisted to kind of help you stay upright. Then you're going to go into tempo squat, prisoner squat. So that's basically hands behind the head. You're not holding on your head, just thinking hands behind there, knuckle to knuckle. So it's kind of opening up the chest a little bit more. You're doing a 10-second eccentric, a 5-second active hold, and then a 10-second concentric, right? So a really controlled full range of motion body squat. And then you're going to do a squat hold with a toe roll. So that's basically getting to the bottom of that squat position and then kind of just rolling over the top of the toes to help open up the feet a little bit more, the ankles and the knees. Third flow, shoulder T-spine flow. You're going to then go right back down into a squat because you're already going to be primed for that as well. Then you're going to do some rotation reaches for your T-spine and shoulders, 5 reps each side with a 5-second tempo. Then you're going to do this kind of crab to leopard flow. So you're thinking about like in a crab position, reach around into a leopard position, and then you're basically just kind of rolling side to side, back and forth over that center position. Then you're going to do 5 reps of some swimmers, and then you're going to hold a sphinx, right? Or cobra, depending on where your mobility is. So that's basically your warm-up. That should probably take us about 20 minutes. The second part, which is going to be the main strength piece, we have 2 things written, but we're going to add a third one, and you guys are going to see that in the video. We're doing a tempo Jefferson curl. So holding a dumbbell, standing on a plate. Obviously your range of motion is going to dictate how we set this up. We could raise the toes. That's going to be subjective and something that we go through with classes. You're going to do a 5-second roll. So basically segment by segment, vertebrae by vertebrae, rolling all the way through this full active flexion. 5-second active hold at it, and then 5 seconds nice and slow back up. So this is basically just going to stretch out everything on the backside of your body. Has to be controlled. I know a lot of people kind of fear rounding, and I was in this camp for a very long time. So this is going to be a light thing. This is going to be a controlled thing. Second thing, which is going to be the exact same rep scheme and time of 5, 5, 5 with 3 reps, is going to be deficit push-ups. So you guys will see me on the video doing this with yoga blocks. Obviously, the better your shoulder mobility, the bigger the deficit can be. And then the third and final one, which is called a horse stance squat, which looks like you're kind of like holding the bottom of a sumo squat position. It's going to be a 30-second isometric hold, and you're going to obviously try to load up the weight as much as you can. That's going to really feel the outside of the glutes, the outside of the thighs working hard. It's meant to open up the adductors and those hips for that kind of bottom squat position. That's your strength piece. You're going to go through 4 sets of all those. Your cool down, you're basically going to be in 2 camps. One coach is going to be doing the foam roller side. The other coach is going to be with you in the softball. The softball side is going to be doing piriformis, glutes, glute medius. You're going to probably spend about maybe 5 or 6 minutes with that person. Then we're going to switch groups, and then we're going to do a foam rolling one, and you guys are going to work on quads. You're going to work on IT and TFL a little bit. Both of these are going to be kind of combination of passive and active work, and that's your cool down. I hope you guys enjoy.